Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hyoko Wise Clown. I'm an empath. I'm one of those that was, I don't know. I'm just a person that, I don't know. I don't know. I guess you could stick around. You can determine who you think I am. I love the light. I assure you that. I was just talking with Mom. She's watching Grey's. Like we're about season 3, season 4. Anyway, sometimes I should just record the talk conversations that she and I have. I think people would really enjoy those. But I'll try and retain the spirit of the conversation we had, convey it to you. The shift has happened for me, the one that I've been hearing of for quite some time. The shift of it's an energetic shift from bleak to sleek. That's what I feel like is happening. I am in the best mood, and I didn't sleep hard. I don't think I dreamt last night. The cat was up all night, and very, 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 very vocal too. So I incorporate everything, my entire surroundings. I'm an empath. I'm an intuitive. That's what intuitives do. We use all of our senses to process data. People too. I was telling Mom, I was like, check this out, Mom. Every now and again, I'll dip in on mainstream media just to see what's going on out there. You know, we can never 100% verify if a story is true all the way or not. So knowing that, take everything with a grain of salt. So Johnson & Johnson, I remember that baby powder. I never liked the smell, so I would throw fits when they'd put it on me. Get that stuff away from me. I already knew. Causes cancer, you know. So anyway, all these truths are being revealed. All this stuff is coming out, and it's just how it is. You know, whether you believe, I don't care what you believe in, everybody has to believe in something. And I believe in love, and that good always wins. Yeah, I'm a freaking hopeful romantic. I'm a spirit, cruising around in a soul sack, checking stuff out. Last couple years have just been like well, it makes for a good story, and I invite you to go back into the log, the archives of my journey. It's been so hard, but I believe in destiny and fate, and astrology, astronomy, all of those things, and more people are starting to see things like me. All the things that separated me, made me stood apart, is about to be to my advantage. There's all these questions, there's all this economic unrest, all this uncertainty, financial, economic uncertainty. Markets are bouncing all over the place. Well, I think it's funny. I don't think it's funny the fear that's coming from that. I don't think fear is funny. The thing that I think is funny is I never believed in those paradigms. They've never served me. I can't worry about losing my 401k because I already had to burn through it, surviving with this mess of my life, of which has been living in Oregon 2 years. Yeah, it's a joke, dude. I mean, I had to start doing these videos because it's just like, I can't even believe it. It's to make for good stories, and that's it. Anyway, things are turning around. You want things to turn around. You want them to do a 180, never a 360. Then you just end up back to where you start. Anyway, I don't care what you believe in. Everybody needs to believe in something. What I've come to find, this is another part 2 of the conversation that me and Mom are having today, is that it's like, people think they're so smart, but we are so not. The country hasn't even existed for 253 years. Is that what it is? That ain't a lot of time. That ain't a lot. That's like 3 generations, 70 times 4 generations it only took to freak, because of greed. See, because we keep that saying, "Ooh, insanity is doing the same thing over and over, accepting, different results." And I do. This is what I believe. Check this out. You might agree with this, maybe not. Who knows? All there is good and evil. Light, dark, right? It's a different spectrum. I talk about this stuff all the time, right? So we live incarnation after incarnation to learn to live in love. And when we don't, we come back and live the same lessons. Our spirits are collective. Everyone is supposed to think collectively. So when there's any group, I don't care what it is, men, women, by shade, by, made up pretend reindeer game background, that's what it's politics to me. It's just all pretend. It's like something that the grown-ups made up to keep the kids occupied. It's weird. And it's just so convoluted. I was in IT for years. And so, I see the file structure in a computer is the same as what is happening on the world stage politically right now. And it's crashing. There's too much crap in the bucket. The handle's not going to hold. Because greed it took the reign. Money got too important, and now our spirits are waking up to nope, can't do that anymore. That's what's happening. It's beautiful. Yeah. If you're on the planet, you're going to raise your vibration. Either you're going to fight it or go with the flow. The people that are fighting it are the ones that are freaking killing their wives with kids, and are the ones that are shorting out, killing, doing all this corruption. Is just being wiped away. All this nonsense that has been put in place by controlling people. It's just being wiped away. And it's happening so fast. People need to practice to stay. I meditate an hour a day because the way I look at it is, if I can, even if my mind races and wanders, I still do not move, lay there for 1 hour at least. I try real hard. Sometimes I get so antsy and the dogs get crazy and stuff like that, but because if I can keep myself still for an hour, whatever happens to me in life, I can keep myself still in that instance. Oh, I'm a human being. I react. Absolutely. I react very bad sometimes. No, I'm not going to say that. I react always in a manner which I think meets the situation I'm in. I'm just always up here. I'm a dreamer. I'm constantly dreaming of better ways for people to live more comfortably and have more fun. That's what dreamers do. Constantly creating ideas of better ways of living. I document them here. I've even said I don't even care if people take my ideas as long as they make something of it. Maybe give me the credit I deserve. You take my ideas and you don't give me any kind of credit for what I have provided, and you benefit from that. Yeah, you'll be here next incarnation. That's what I'm talking about. You just can't be a dick. And I know this because my heart chakra is freaking twirling so much, it just made me cough. Yep. So, anyway, I'm going to keep my marks brief today. I hope that the people that have been really sad for the last couple years, that have had very similar planetary placements on their birth chart that I've had, that have struggled but not given up hope, that has warded off fear, that have been dedicated, steadfast, consistent in the person, in the truth of the person that you are. If you are like me, and which I know that you are because we are all connected, things are really going to start looking up. Never forget where you came from. It doesn't matter how cozy warm I get. In my future, when I'm living how I always imagine and dream, like sipping hot cocoa with the nieces, watching Polar Express, big old marshmallows and peppermint sticks, and being all cozy next to the fireplace and whatnot. And then I will never forget those days that I was cold. And as long as I have a breath in this Heyoka body, I will use my imagination in all the positive ways that I can. Because I just want everyone to have a home, even if it's tiny, where they can spend time with their friends and their loved ones. Because that is what life is all about. Hope you have a rad day. Whew. Peace.